你这能整手机还录了呢？
记录一下呀，美好生活。
录不了了，这个。
A powerful rainstorm struck Harbin, the capital city of Heilongjiang Province in northeastern China, on August 4, 2026. The extreme weather brought intense rainfall, widespread urban flooding, and significant disruptions across the metropolitan area.
这没人是不是？出租呢？废了他家。
The sudden weather event overwhelmed parts of the city's drainage system, forcing authorities to activate emergency response measures as roads, residential areas, and public spaces were affected by rapidly rising floodwaters.
飘起来，我也拨一下子。
啊，里面还有人儿？啊？
他往这拍。
妈呀，他们还不出来？
不行了，他们那顶人不行，就得让他们出来了，他们没经验。
对呀。
The storm developed under highly unstable atmospheric conditions as warm, humid air moved into northeastern China and interacted with a colder air system. The combination created a strong convective weather pattern capable of producing concentrated rainfall within a short period.
哥们儿们呐，这水呀太大了，把这车全淹了呀！再看这边，完了，这个车算完了，这可咋整啊？里面没有人呐，还好车里没人啊，全淹了，哎呀！
Weather authorities warned residents to prepare for severe conditions, including torrential rain, thunderstorms, strong wind gusts, and possible flooding in low-lying areas.
啊，这个车啊，来了，勇敢的。吃点热线。这雨下多大？淹了多少车？全是水。
As the storm intensified, rainfall became increasingly concentrated over Harbin and surrounding areas. Several monitoring stations recorded heavy precipitation, with some areas receiving tens of millimeters of rain within a short period.
再去拉一下，往一边，哎呦，搁那儿呢，哇塞！
Forecasts indicated that rainfall totals in certain locations could exceed 100 millimeters, raising concerns about urban waterlogging, road flooding, and potential risks in vulnerable communities.
车都已经飘起来了，我的天哪，水已经到腰了。哎呦我去！
出不来了！
Multiple districts across Harbin experienced the effects of the extreme rainfall. Large amounts of rainwater accumulated quickly on roads and streets, particularly in areas with lower elevations where drainage systems struggled to remove the excess water fast enough. Several major roads were affected by flooding, causing traffic conditions to deteriorate across the city. Vehicles moved slowly through flooded sections, while some drivers were forced to stop or find alternative routes as water levels continued to rise.
哎呦，就这瞬间这会儿功夫，这地下室不完了，得慢进去啊！马上进那台阶了，还能行吗？咱这过去啊！哎呀妈呀！哎呀妈呀！这都在这飘着呢！哎呀我的妈！
In some locations, cars became stranded after attempting to pass through deeper floodwaters, creating additional challenges for transportation management teams. The heavy rainfall also affected daily activities for residents. Pedestrians were forced to navigate flooded sidewalks and streets, while businesses and public facilities in some areas faced difficulties caused by water accumulation. Public transportation services experienced delays in certain locations as authorities worked to ensure passenger safety and prevent vehicles from entering dangerous flooded areas. Beyond the central urban areas, some surrounding regions also experienced heavy rainfall and flood risk. Authorities monitored rivers, drainage channels, and low-lying areas to prevent further hazards. Residents in vulnerable locations were advised to remain alert and avoid areas where water levels were rising. Following the severe weather, multiple government departments launched coordinated emergency operations. Traffic authorities increased patrols across major roads and intersections, directing vehicles away from flooded areas and managing traffic flow in affected zones. Officers worked to reduce congestion and assist motorists facing difficulties during the storm. Urban drainage and water management teams were deployed throughout the city to respond to flooding problems. Workers inspected drainage networks, cleared blocked outlets, operated pumping equipment, and focused on areas known to experience frequent water accumulation. These efforts were aimed at reducing flood levels and restoring normal transportation conditions as quickly as possible.
都变矮了，看公交来了，看。东客街桥洞子这儿，看看。哎呀，那车看看，就剩个楼，就剩个顶了。这车都已经到胸口了。
Emergency rescue teams were also placed on standby and responded to calls from residents affected by the flooding. Rescue personnel assisted people trapped by rising water, helped maintain public safety in severely affected locations, and provided support during the recovery process. Various departments continued working together to manage the aftermath of the storm. The severe rainfall once again highlighted the challenges faced by major cities when dealing with increasingly intense, short-duration storms. Although the rainfall period was relatively concentrated, the extremely high precipitation rate created large volumes of surface runoff in a short time, placing significant pressure on drainage networks and urban infrastructure. Authorities continued monitoring weather developments following the storm and urged residents to remain cautious.
这就找过来了，啊，这卡罗拉跑了，看见没？啊，这，
哎呦我去，你看那里边那车，那还开呢，灯都没了。
那出租车推呢。